That's my new theme song. Hey, how's it going? And welcome to another video. Apologies for the slightly dreary sounding voice. I'm like in the process of getting sick. Got a little bit of that post-con flu. Another year, another convention, more bad financial decisions. This is a yearly tradition where I show off all the shit I bought at my local Weebcon and just tell some stories from the event. So this was a bit of a special year because my friend Dally, who you may know from Figuring Out Fetishes, he decided to fly in. That's him on the left. And it was a nice time. It's definitely more fun to have somebody with you for these kinds of things. So as a special bonus, I'm also going to be showing some of the stuff that he got. And I'll start with something that, like, I still can't believe actually happened. But I got spotted, and people recognized I was Fither not once, not twice, but 3 times. No, I was rocking the Caroline outfit. There's me with myself. And I was kind of just in the dealer's room, minding my own business, just looking at stuff. And somebody comes up to me, and they're like, excuse me, are you Fither? And it took me so completely off guard, because that has never happened to me before. Ever. I went, yeah. And I feel bad because, 3 people came up to me and asked, like, are you Fither? And talked to me for a bit, and I didn't get any of their names. I wish I had. And it caught me off guard because I really don't show my face very much. I'm pretty sure it was the Caroline outfit that did it. Like, they wouldn't have spotted me if not for that. Because I really don't show my face very often. There's only a couple of videos of me, in the outfit. There's obviously my icon, which is, like, based on myself, But man, what are the odds of 3 people being at, like, that convention that know who I am? That's pretty remarkable. So thank you so much to the 3 people who came up to me and, like, said hi. It really meant a lot to me. It really did make my day. At first, Dally didn't believe me. Like, he went somewhere else. And I came back to him and I was like, dude, somebody recognized me. And he didn't believe me until somebody else came up to me and did basically the same thing. Somebody actually said if they had something, they would, like, want me to sign it. I was just like, dog, like, why? I'm not anybody. So thank you so much to the 3 people. I really wish I had gotten your names. I'm sorry. But thank you to the 3 people who came up to me and, like, said hi. I really appreciate it. Made my day. Made my weekend. So I guess I'll show off some of the shit I got. So I bought the hardcover Jojonium for part 4 for the first volume. They had a sale going on. It was like, it's normally $20 retail. They were selling it for $16. So I was like, alright, shit, I was gonna get it eventually. It's 1/5 the price. So might as well. It's my favorite JoJo part. Hardcover. This thing is really, really nice. Like, the back ends of the book have this diamond pattern on it. It's really cool. So yeah, part 4 Jojonium. I got this little wood-burnt Kiki's Delivery Service keychain. It's my favorite movie. It actually turned 30, like, a few days ago. So yeah, Kiki wood-burnt little keychain thing. So anybody who has seen a couple of the past, like, Weebcon haul videos, and there's, like, I think a 5th Pokemon where I opened some of these, I am a fucking crack fiend for these Monster Hunter figures. I love these things so much. They're just the coolest little figures. And opening them is just, it's the best experience. It is true gambling at its finest. I wish I had gotten more because the set they were selling was, like, one of the best sets. But yeah, Kushala Daora figure. Pretty cool. He looks really nice. He's big because of the wings. Wish I had gotten some more, but, money. They had the Dragon Ball Gashapon machines where you pay a little bit of money and you get a random keychain. So I played that a couple times. I was really happy with the ones I got. We got Blue Goku, Golden Frieza, Merge Zamasu, and Gotenks doing what I think the kids call the dab. So yeah, nice selection. I have quite a lot of these. I have like 15 of them at this point. So I went on a Goku Black spree. I kind of wish I had gotten some more Goku Black stuff, because he's my favorite Dragon Ball character, one of my favorite characters just in general. So I went pretty in with the Dragon Ball, like the Goku Black stuff. I didn't own any base form Goku Black figures, so I got this one. Pretty nice. Normally I would get Rose, like the vast majority of Goku Black stuff is him and Rose anyways. But this is one of the few that's available, like, just in his base form, so I figured, let's show base form Black some love. I got this little acrylic Goku Black Rose keychain. I'm kind of tempted to, like, put this on my keyring, but I don't want it to get messed up. I got these 2 bad boys, this Goku Black Rose and this base Zamasu. I already owned the, like, base form Goku Black and Merge Zamasu plushes, so now I basically have the collection. The only Zamasu form I'm missing, basically, in, like, plush version would be Corrupted Merge Zamasu, or, like, Infinite Zamasu. Imagine trying to make a plush of that. But yeah, now I have the whole set. technically I didn't get this at the convention, but it showed up at my house, like, one of the days when I came home. Because I had pre-ordered this, like, a few months ago, but I figured I'd just throw it in. But yeah, Goku Black with the scythe. I love this figure a lot. My only complaint is it's a little bit smaller than I was expecting it to be. But the scythe more than makes up for it. That scythe is so cool. So yeah, did pretty well. Sacrificed a lot to Goku Black. Hopefully he won't kill me for being a disgusting Ningen. So I think that's about it for the Dragon Ball stuff. Psych! Bitch, you thought! So we got a few more Dragon Ball things. So I got this big Gogeta. These are Grandista figures. I actually own one from Josuke from JoJo. I think I showed him in last year's video. Yeah, I like these Grandista figures a lot. Like, for the price, they're quite nice figures. They're big, but they're nicely painted and detailed. Look nice on a shelf and all. So yeah, I got a Grandista Gogeta. And to go with him, I had to get Broly. Broly isn't as big. Here's a side-by-side comparison. 6 feet tall versus 5'11". But the Broly is still quite big. Okay, so there's actually a story behind this Todoroki I got. There was this panel, which was called Actually, which is like a game show, basically, where the host will present, not like a question, but a statement, and the people playing have to go, Actually, and point out what is wrong with the statement. But since it was a convention, it was like all anime and game themed. And I volunteered to be one of the participants, and I actually won the first game. So yeah, it was fun. I got to use my knowledge of all this trivial bullshit to win this little Todoroki here. I guess I'll show some of Dali's stuff now. So we got this End of Ava, like, mousepad thing that I think looks really, really cool. The same artist had this Helsing one that I thought was awesome. It's a little bit hard to see from the picture, but it has this kind of sprite quality to it. Yeah, this thing's really beautiful. I think this was a definitive, like a good get for him. He got this Persona 3 clock. I was tempted to get one of these, but I actually bought a Majora's Mask one from the same people last year. But this Persona 3 one is really nice, dude. He went pretty hard in with the prints. Like, I didn't think he got this many, but there's a Cowboy Bebop one, a Chrono Trigger, Lupin the Third, a Metroid, Slayers. It's got that Persona 5 one. But yeah, pretty nice print haul for him. And he also got some autographed prints, but I'll kind of go over those when I talk about my own. Also, he got the blind box craving. He bought one of these Vocaloid, like, little mini Nendoroid blind box things. And he got the Miku one, and then he was like, shit, I want another one. And then he got the one with Len, and then he was like, shit, I want another one. And then he got the one with, fuck, what's her name? Luca. So that was just kind of funny seeing him, like, fucking turn into an addict. Oh, and one more thing. He gave this to me as a gift. This is a Code Geass Lelouch of the Resurrection little postcard thing. When Lelouch of the Resurrection was playing in theaters, they were supposed to give these away, but my theater just didn't have any. I don't know if that's because I saw the Japanese version or what, but I was really miffed about that. But yeah, he got me one. I'm pretty sure this was a friend of his who didn't want his or something. But either way, really nice. I appreciate that. I'll get that framed at some point. I got this Easter Miku. I saw this Miku, and this Miku just started, like, calling to me. I'm pretty sure this was at the same booth that Dali got his Vocaloid shit. Yeah, I saw this Miku, I was like, I knew I had to have it. There was also a Halloween Miku I wanted, but at that point I was like, I've already spent so much money. I showed my mom this, and she has, like, an awareness of who Hatsune Miku is, but she said her name so badly, it was really funny. She was like, Hatsunda Mako? I think it was, like, really funny, but yeah, I like this figure a lot. And of course, I had to get a Caroline. I did not own a Caroline figure. You may be wondering, Fither, where's the Justine figure? It's back at the convention. I didn't have enough money for it. Well, I did, but, you know. Should I have gotten the Justine to go with her? Yeah. But Caroline figure, had to have her. Okay, I'll give you one chance to guess what's in this box. Okay, so these were, like, one of my favorite things. I always like seeing unique kind of stuff that you maybe don't see anywhere. And these are, like, character-themed candles from Otaku Sense. I thought these were so cool and so kind of neat. At first, I just got the Chiaki one, but then I was like, I can't just get Chiaki without my other favorite Danganronpa characters. They had quite a selection. Like, it wasn't just Danganronpa. They had Full Metal Alchemist, they had some Dragon Ball ones, they had all kinds of different stuff. And these smell really, really good. The Oma one is grape soda scented. I'm gonna start to burn them eventually, but I think they're just so nice as kind of like little collector's items, I guess, that I'd almost feel bad burning them. If you'd like to check their website out for yourself, it's otakusense.com. These are awesome, one of my favorite purchases of just the whole convention. I really want to get some more, but I'm poor, as they say. So now we're going to move on to the autographed prints. I collect a lot of voice actor autographs and stuff, so this is always one of the highlights of my con-going experience, is filling out my collection some more. So I did not actually get these for myself, but the voice of Ruby Rose and Weiss Schnee from RWBY were at the convention. And my friend Yuki, who's like a huge RWBY fan, I was like, you know what? I will go ahead and I will get you these RWBY prints. Then me and Dally both really wanted to meet Keith Silverstein. He's in all kinds of shit. He's like Shido from Persona 5, he's Flynn in SMT4, he's Tatsuya in Persona 2. Like, Speedwagon in JoJo, he's Simon Belmont in Smash. Like, the man has quite the storied voice acting career. And he was a really cool guy. Dally and him had talked about Lupin the Third for a bit. But he was a really cool guy. Some voice actors, you can kind of tell they're trying to rush you along, like they're just there to sign the autograph or whatever. But no, Keith was like actually talking to people, which made his line kind of long, but yeah, cool guy. The prints that I got one for Coyote Stark from Bleach, who's my favorite Espada. And then I had to get one for Speedwagon. And then Dally got the ones for Lupin and Persona 5 for Shido. Pretty good choices if I do say so myself. I got this from Mayla Lee, who is the voice of Tiki in Fire Emblem. I got this one from Leia Clark for Himiko Toga from My Hero. Toga is not like one of my favorite My Hero characters, but I like the art a lot, and I really like what she wrote. You'd look better if you bled a little more, so that's pretty good. I got this from Morgan Garrett, who's the voice of Akane in the Danganronpa Despair Arc anime. Not her from the games, but from the anime. I thought this print was so cool. Apparently I was like one of the only people to get it, but I thought this print was super cool. And then I got this from Hynden Walsh, who's the voice of Nia. She's like in a bunch of shit. She's Starfire and Teen Titans. But of course I had to get Nia. I think I was the most excited to get this autograph, because Gurren Lagann's my favorite anime and all. And it says, "To Nick, you are not a pissing off person." So the last thing I want to talk about is the auction. Every year there's a charity auction where they sell off just like all kinds of shit, like a lot of framed posters from entire voice casts for like different shows and games. All kinds of really cool stuff. Like, the guy who was hosting it is Jonathan Klein, who's the voice director for Hellsing Ultimate. And since I finished Hellsing Ultimate pretty recently, I actually really wanted some of that stuff. There was this one poster of Ceres that was signed by everybody. I mean, like the entire fucking cast. And I think that thing sold for like nearly $300 or over $300. Dally actually got into a bidding war with this guy over this Nichijou print. And though him and this other guy bid that fucking thing up, it was like a framed Nichijou print, one of a kind, that had like the convention's logo, signed by the voice of Mio and the voice of Yuko. And him and this other dude bid the fucking thing up to $160. Before Dally relented. And you should have seen the menacing aura the fucking guy gave to him. They had like a stare down. I thought a fucking stand was gonna show up at some point. It was really spooky. But yeah, eventually he conceded. But I did not, because I am a winner. And they auctioned off this Nia. One of a kind. You can see the logo for the convention down there. One of a kind frame print, signed by Hynden Walsh, the voice of Nia. And I won. I got it for a good price. I only paid $600 for it. No, I'm kidding. It ended up being $50. But yeah, one of a kind item. One of my favorite characters from my favorite show of all time. I was like, hell yeah. So this is the second like auction piece that I've won from this convention. The last one I got was the Stardust Crusaders one, signed by Kakyoin and Joseph. So I'll definitely treasure this forever. This is going to be one of the highlight pieces of my collection. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed checking out the bullshit I got. Thanks to Dally for hanging out with me. And thanks to everybody who came by and said hi. Like, I was not expecting that at all. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.